channel. So today's video is going to be a cooking video. I know you guys have asked me to do this recipe. I've done my dad's spicy spaghetti. I've posted on my Snapchat. A lot of you guys have asked me for the recipe, so I'm going to show you guys what I do. My dad taught me this, so I do have a video already on it that my mom and, well, it was my husband, myself, and my mom cooked it at her house. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. It's a really easy recipe. I'm going to try to show it to you guys. Hopefully it looks good because the lighting is horrible here, so I had to brighten up the camera so it kind of showed me a little bit because it's too dark in here. But I'm not turning on the light because it's friggin' hot today, so I don't want the house to get hotter than it's going to be. So I'm going to show you guys what I do and what I use. A pot, and I added water and some salt. I'm going to add my noodles. You can use any noodles, spaghetti noodles or anything. I'm going to boil them, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil just so that the spaghetti doesn't stick to each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And why is it auto focusing? I have no idea, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to light on a little bit over here. Let's see. So I'm going to show you guys a few of the things you need. The lighting's horrible because I'm using the little fan light thingy over here. So I'm going to use these noodles right here. These ones, I think they're cheap. I don't even know. I think you can get these at Walmart. You're going to need jamon. This is the pork one. Jamon de puerco, that's what we call it in Spanish. Ham pork. I prefer the pork one, but if you want to use turkey, you could definitely use the turkey one, but I feel like it doesn't taste the same, so you can definitely, try that. Then I went and I also got sour cream. I like to get the Mexican one, the one that has salt in it. It tastes better. I've tried the American one that doesn't have any salt in it, and it doesn't taste the same. I've tried it 2 different ways and it doesn't taste the same, so I prefer to go and get the one with the salt. Then I went to get myself some cheese as well, just for the toppings. And then we're also going to need chipotle peppers. This one right here. We're gonna need this one. And then we're gonna need some milk as well. We're gonna make a little sauce with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my spaghettis to boil. And I want to make enough so that there's still some for tomorrow, so everybody can eat, because this is actually my oldest's favorite food. So I like to make enough so she can eat the next day as well, and then my husband can take some for lunch to work. So I do like to cut these in half just because they're too big for the pot, and I know when they cook they start shrinking, going down or whatever, but I like to cut them in half. It's just easier for me. So I'm going to do about half of this, like I said, just so that I have enough. I don't have any measurements because I know a lot of people are gonna ask, like, what are the measurements? I don't have any measurements. I just wing it, eyeball it, whatever I think it is. I taste everything just to make sure. So I think that should be good. I probably did a little bit more than half. And I already added salt, so I'm going to add a little bit of oil as well, just so that the spaghetti doesn't stick together. So I'm gonna let the spaghettis boil, then I will back and show you guys what are the next steps. Once I see that it's kind of starting to boil, I'm gonna go and cut the ham in little pieces, and then I'm gonna fry them a little bit. Not fry them, like put a lot of oil and then fry them. I'm gonna cut them in pieces, add a little bit of oil to my pan, and then fry them a little bit so they get kind of like little brown or something like that. And then I'll show you guys the next steps and everything. So I'm gonna let this boil, and then I'll be back and show you guys. So just put them to boil. So just added the oil. It does have salt already, so I'm just gonna let it boil. Then we're gonna go ahead and fry the ham. Alright, so I have my pork ham right here. I am no chef. I do not cut this in special, all fancy, like, and then I cut my finger off, and then I cook my finger and feed it to the kids. So I just basically pile them up. This is half a pound. I want to say I have more on the other thing, but I don't think I want to do all of it. I think it's too much ham, so I'm just going to cut them like this. You can cut it how big or small you guys want it. I mean, I try to cut it as small as I can, just because I don't really like it, but my dad put it and that's how he taught me how he does it. So I'm going to do it just like he does it. And it's okay if you get hungry and you want to put some in your mouth, you know, or some. It's all good. So I'm just gonna go across now. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, you know, it's just cut it into pieces. Just make sure, you know. So it looks like this. So I'm gonna put it on my pan. I'm not gonna add any oil to it because I'm not trying to, well, I will add a little bit of oil just so that it helps cook a little bit more. Once it's done, I will show you guys. So yeah. So this is what it looks like. I already put it in the pan. I let it sizzle. I make sure that the pan is warm enough, so when I put them, they start sizzling. And you just want to mix them a little bit until you see that they fry and they get color. That's all we kind of want. We don't want them to burn or anything. So we're just going to move them around for a little bit until they're like really nice and a little bit of brown, and it looks like they got cooked. And yeah, so I'll be back once they are done cooking. So it's already starting to boil. I'm just gonna go and mix them up a little bit, just so that they all cook evenly. Like I said, I'm not a chef, but this is what my daddy taught me, and it's been good so far. So we're just gonna wait for them to boil a little bit, and then for the meat to cook a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the rest. Alright, so it should look like this. I mean, it doesn't really look you know, too cooked. Well, it's cooked, but it doesn't look burnt or anything like that. So just, you want it to get a little bit of color. So that looks good. And we're gonna go ahead and move on to the sauce because the spaghetti is already boiling, so I want to have everything ready. So you're gonna need your blender. You're gonna need milk, sour cream, a spoon. I have a spoon here. Yes, I do. So you're gonna need your chipotle peppers. I think this was like the cheap one, like the cheapest one we found. I don't like to really spend a lot of money because I only use a little bit of the peppers, and then I throw the rest of them away because I don't really need them. I don't really use them. So you just want to eyeball it. Depends on how spicy you want it. You want to add a lot if you want it really spicy. If you want it mild, maybe add 1 or 2 chili peppers. I mean, they look like this, and I mean, a lot of people don't like the chipotle peppers. They look like this. So I'm gonna add like a few and some sauce. I was gonna show you guys, but I have no stand where to put. Let me see if I can put it here, show you guys, so you'll be able to see. So I added some chili peppers and some sauce. Maybe I'm gonna add a few more. If you do add too many spice to it, you can definitely mix it with milk or sour cream. Oh my god, it is spicy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my sour cream. I'm gonna use up the last that I have for my, to add this to the blender. You just wanna eyeball it, you guys. You don't want it to be too watery. You want it to be creamy but not too thick. You want it to be creamy. I'll show you guys the consistency. It's kind of hard to oh man, I got it on my shirt. Come on, y'all. All right, so, and I'm gonna add more to it because the more sour cream you add, the more tastier it is. So I'm going to add more sour cream. That's why I buy the big one, because if I don't buy the big one, it finishes quick. You can hear people talking, they're outside in the pool. So I'm gonna add more sour cream. I'll show you guys what the blender looks like right now. That should be fine. Alright, that should be fine. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my milk. I don't know if you guys don't drink milk. I don't even know if you can substitute it with something else. But I'm going to add maybe up to there of milk. That's what it looks like on the blender. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it and then show you guys what too bright. There we go. All right, so it looks like this. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see inside the blender, but it looks like that. It has to look orangey, but not red, because if it's red then I think it's too spicy. But this looks orangey to me. If you think that you added too much spice, you can definitely add more sour cream. Do not add more milk, because it's just going to make it more watery and then it's not gonna taste good anymore. So you can definitely add more sour cream, or they can add sour cream after you served it, because they can just mix it and mix it more creamier. I feel that way. If you add more sour cream, it's gonna lose the taste. So yeah, so it's already boiling. Once it's all done, we're gonna go ahead and put everything together and you guys are gonna see what it looks like, and then I'm gonna serve it on a plate, and then you guys will see that I put topping as cheese. And the cheese that I get is the queso fresco Los Altos. I think that's expensive. I don't know, I'm not sure. I always go and ask for a piece, so I don't know. But yeah, so oh my god, the chili is spicy. I can smell it, makes me cough. So I'll be back and show you guys when everything is done and ready, and we can go ahead and add everything together. All right, so it's already done. I'm gonna go ahead and put my taco mittens that my sister got me for, I think I want to say Christmas. Ah! So I can take the hot boiling noodles to the sink and I don't know what you call that, like drain them. I don't know, what do you guys call them? I'm not a cook. This is not a cooking channel, but I'm doing this because you guys ask me for it all the time. So my taco mittens, I'm gonna go ahead and drain them and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm draining them on the thingy-majiggy. Don't hate me for it. Don't even come for me, guys, because seriously, this is not a cooking channel. So just gonna let them cool off for a little bit. I usually rinse them with water, but I don't want the salt to go away, so I'm just gonna leave them for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to my pan again, and we're gonna go ahead and add the noodles and everything together so you guys can see how it all looks. Add my noodles to the same pan, and the pan is turned off. I'm not until everything is in here, then I will go ahead and do that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my ham. I'm gonna go ahead and add our mix into the pan. I want to show you guys. So it's kind of hard to do everything with one hand, so excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and add my sauce to it. Make sure that it all comes out. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it all. So I'm telling you, this is really hard to do myself. So okay, this is really hard to do just by myself, trying to film myself and cook at the same time. But you just want to make sure that it's at low, and you mix the spaghetti with the sauce and everything. You want to make sure that it's... So that's what it looks like, guys. I am going to show it to you guys after I'm done preparing it on a plate. Hopefully that helps, because I had a manual focus. I was supposed to focusing it, so I don't even know how that all went. But so that's what it looks like. I'm going to serve it in a plate later and then show you guys pictures. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. I know I'm not a chef, anything. I have a small kitchen. But you guys really like when I show pictures of this on my Snapchat. If you guys want to follow me on Snapchat, I'll put it right here for you guys. Easy plate to make, you know, when you're feeling like you want to eat spaghetti but you don't want to eat the same meatball spaghetti. This is what I usually make. This is my daughter's favorite. My husband will definitely eat this more than once. So yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. They won't be fancy, you guys. I am not a professional. You guys know more of makeup, but I know you guys want me to do more videos of different things, not just makeup. So I'm trying to expand because I really want my channel to grow. So I'm trying to do more things than what I would usually do. We're gonna try to blog this summer. Hopefully we can do stuff, because usually we don't really do anything. We just stay home. But I want to blog for you guys, and yeah. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if you guys really like this video. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.